Welcome to another episode of The Couch Coaches, and this week we'll talk about Sarpatta Parambara.
They won't go and hit a 320, 330 target and hopefully it'll be like a 270, 280 target.
They will continue the way that they've been troubling them, and I don't think spin-wise South Africa is like awesome. We have premium bowlers here.
As Ponting said in the commentary, he said, if I win the toss, I will bat. Because it is a boxing fight between the two best batting sides in the World Cup, we picked this theme. So we are going to preview India versus South Africa. But we have a first guest on the channel, Janani, who is also a mega CSK fan. And avid cricket fan, and the only one who is wearing a India t-shirt. Janani, can you introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Janani, and I'm a big India fan, and also of course a big CSK fan. I am a big. I love cricket. I'm one of those people who wake up very early, no matter what, and watch all India games. So thank you for having me YouTube channel.
Hey, Facebookல வந்து
எனக்கு ரொம்ப ஜாம் ஆகுது. இந்த இருக்கு உங்க சீட். தெரியுது நீ மூடு.
Most traffic during the games எல்லாம் போடுறது ஜனனி தான். கேம் இப்படி நடக்குது அப்படி நடக்குது. She's up all night. So I know her for the last 20 years. Good friend she lives in the Bay Area.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's fun because now Pota Naripe, I'll know who else is watching from this side of the country. Correct. So it'll be nice to have a good banter.
Good. So before we move into the episode, as usual, we'll pick one batter, one bowler, and one game changer for the two sides. The next section will be the coach corner, then our matchups, and then the outcome. So over to you, Rama.
So I'm starting with number Payan Gill. Payan sema form la irkan as the batter. Bowler is going to be
will Sara come?
உண்மையில வந்துட்டாடா.
Because whenever Sara comes, he tends to score.
ஆமா பியூரா இருப்பா பின்னவா. சாரா இல்லாம கில்லே கிடையாது. So அதுக்கப்புறம் the bowler is going to be Jadeja. I want to see him doing the number Kati Sandai with the bat in Eden Gardens. That will be fun. And then game changer. I know it's a slow pitch spinning track. Ana number Shami Kalakapuram.
My batter was going to be the birthday boy Kohli. My bowler is going to be Kuldeep because it will be a spinning track in Kolkata, and my game changer will be KL Rahul.
I think Kuldeep has done well. I think in Eden, so I think good picks. So what do you think, Janani, about our picks?
For me, I think I'm kind of slanting towards Priyesh. I think my pick is going to be definitely the birthday boy, and also he can, get a spot in number 49. And I think bowler, I will definitely go with Kuldeep, being a spinning track, and the track seems to be good for spinners. Although I'll be missing Ashwin, since he's my very favorite. But I don't think I think the team they will go with the team that they have right now. So I think I'll go with Kuldeep. And game changer, I think I will pick Jaddu. I think it's time. It might be a good time for him to, get the ball rolling, both in batting and bowling. So I think game changer for me is Ravindra Jadeja.
So we didn't pick Rohit because it is his favorite hunting ground, Eden Gardens. They could name it Rohit Gardens also.
Where all the heavyweights are in this game. இட்ஸ் த ரம்பிள் இன் த ஜங்கிள், ரைட்? விக்ரம் படத்துல சொல்ற மாதிரி ஒரு காடு அப்படின்னா ஒரு முயல் இருக்கும், ஒரு மான் இருக்கும்னு சொல்லுவான்.
முடிவு பண்றது இயற்கை இல்ல, நான்.
ஆனா லாஸ்ட்ல நம்ம கிங் ஆட்டம் ரோஹித் ஆர் விராட் வந்து கலக்க போறாங்க நம்ம எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன்ஸ். ஹோப்ஃபுல்லி தட் ஹேப்பன்ஸ். So now for South Africa. So Priyesh, what are your picks?
My batsman will be QTK.
The Mati avana.
4 centuries in 6 or 7 innings. It's not easy. And my bowler will be Maharaj because of the spin. And my game changer will be Makram because I think the bowlers, our pace bowlers, will knock off Pavuma and Vander Sutter.
Got it. Yeah, now my picks have always been awesome, as we all know. So I'm going with Vanderson as my batter. I'm going with Janssen as my bowler, left arm pace. So even though it's a spinning track, left arm pace against India, I'm picking Janssen. And the game changer is your batter, who is QDK.
Okay.
And for
Janani,
me,
what do you think?
I think it's QDK for sure because I think he's been in a man on a mission, Madri. He's been on a roll. So for me, it's QDK. And the bowler, I guess I will go with what's his name, Maharaj. I'll go with Maharaj, and then my game changer, I have a feeling it's going to be Makram.
So we will go to the coach corner to see what's the strategy and what we pick. So it is in 18 Gardens, small ground, and typically spinning wicket. But I think they will make a spinning wicket because if they make a Pata wicket, then SouthArica can score as much as we score, or they can run away with the match. Okay, so that's my feeling, and because it's a small ground, very very small, so. We will see who comes on top in this match. But I think if it's a spin wicket, I will make a huge call by picking in Ashwin for Siraj. Because you can't leave anybody else. So
Yeah.
And maybe it's the last chance to play him apart from Ahmedabad when we go to the finals. Okay, because the next 3 wickets are not conducive to spin. But I will like that change.
No, I don't know. Knowing the team, I doubt they'll play Ashwin. The combination is set. They have everything going their way. I don't know if they'll want to jinx it if you take it that way, but knowing the team, I have a feeling I don't think Ashwin is going to be in this combination, at least for this game. They'll figure out later if they want to, but I guess this is actually a very important game too, so I don't know if they will make any changes by bringing in Ashwin. And also I know it's a spin track and everything, but I think we have enough spin to kind of keep it rolling, and I think I feel this combination is set.
No, I agree, because we, as much as Rohit and David Usman experimentation பண்ணிட்டாங்க, right? I think they have stopped, and I think we are at the juncture of the tournament where you want to maintain reasonable stability and just move forward to the final. So I don't believe they will make the change. And what would be interesting is Ganguly t-shirt கட்டினா மாதிரி Dravid t-shirt கட்டினா வச்சுக்கேன், பயந்துருவாங்க.
I don't think that level happened. I don't think that level happened. I saw an interview where Rahul was telling this other guy where that was like the weirdest thing to do, because apparently Ganguly felt very bad later removing because he was not in a good shape or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. He was holding back Harbhajan not to do it, is what Dravid was saying. Yeah. But yeah, I think from a strategy, just win the toss. It doesn't matter. I think for us, either way, maintaining that mindset of just going with your current flow. That is, if you're going to impose the way I want Dravid, I mean, Rohit has always been in this aggressive frame of mind. and that has set the tempo for the whole Indian batting. I think he should just he will continue with it, is what I think. But if you obviously win the toss, makes sense to bat first, because we have proved that now we can bat first and we can really set a good target, and our bowling can back it anyway. And South Africa has that the back of their mind, and the choker tag. That they are trying to put off for a long time in this tournament, that may come back again, who knows. But it's going to be a great game, right? It's going to be the Rocky Balboa kind of game. It's going to be the Tyson. You can go throw any of those boxing analogies here.
That's bullshit. I don't even know your father.
And it's probably become the premium game in this tournament, just based on how the two teams have done till now.
Yeah, and I think South Africa is also like they've won all the matches they batted first in this tournament this year. So I think winning the toss and batting first for us will also be a good thing, because we have a great bowling attack. So I think getting that total would be.
I think the toss will be important because we are good chasers and they are good setters. So if it reverses, it will be a good match.
Super.
As Ponting said in the commentary, he said, if I win the toss, I will bat, because I want to just lodge their stable ground or their mindset and whatever they have done, because the game they lost also was chasing, I think. So they haven't been tested while chasing. So the toss will be very, very important, and we will see what happens. But my question is, what if Hardik is fit even 75%? Will you play him here, or only give him one game against the Charge before the semis?
I don't think he's fit enough to play, is what I thought of that. So
I'm saying, even if he's 75% fit or fit for the next match, will you take the chance to give him more match time now, or give him only the touch and give him bring him to the semis, or tell him that is all is your World Cup, we have a stable side now?
I don't know, not for this game for sure. Maybe if we win this game, maybe the next game is maybe he can come and test his fitness there. Maybe not, but they have assuming they win this game. Maybe
because the next game is our last game. Then we are going to the semis. So if I'm David or Rohit, I will not be willing to change the squad team only for one match.
See, I think if he is fit, that is, it's not going to cause a problem where he's going to get injured again, then I would play him, right? I think we just remove Sky, bring back Hardik in that spot. You get an all-rounder who can bowl and who plays aggressive. It is great. But if you're not sure, then you don't want to push him. Obviously, we need him for the later part of the tournament. And he's had his match practice for sure, is what I feel. And this experimentation thing that you referred to, right? Pandya is different, right? Adutha couple there, பயங்கர build-up இருக்கு அவனுக்கு இது அதுன்னு. So I think we will make that arrangements anyway. If at all we play him, even if he doesn't play Netherlands, he could be the specialist we decide to bring it for semis and final, because we're going to win the cup. So
we'll have to wait and watch.
It will be a tough call, because I will not get him only one match or get him straight into semis. Okay, and that will be the experiment talk about a lot if we lose the semis.
அது ஏனா நீ வந்து சோலா fan, not Pandya fan.
ஐயோ சாமி வேற ஏய் கூட்னு போங்கடா.
சரி, we will now go to the matchups.
Yeah, for me, I would love to see how India fares against the left arm pace. Starting from Wasim Akram days, I'm always worried about whether it's Stark or whether how Shahid Afridi. I know we got past them, but I really see how Janssen has been in that flow, that bowling his pacers. Regarding their spinners, I'm not that worried. Even if Shamsi plays or Keshav Maharaj, I am okay with it. On the Indian side, I would just love to see our pacers continuing the momentum. The first three bowlers, how we manage the first 12 to 15 overs with the first change on this track, which does not assist pace bowlers, but that's where I think we have the quality, where even if we have Siraj, Bumrah and Shami coming in, that will be interesting to watch. And finally, for our spinners, I think they will do well, right? Whether it's Jadeja or Kuldeep, they will continue the way that they've been troubling them. And I don't think spin wise, South Africa is like awesome. We have premium bowlers here, so that will be three key matchups for me to watch.
For you, Janani?
So for me, I think South Africa, I want to see how the clash is going to be, and I want to see how. They have great bowling and batting attack right now, so I want to see how the top order is actually handling the South African bowlers, because comparatively, if you look at the other bowling attacks, I feel like this is probably the most strongest, and I want to see how Indian top order batsmen are going to handle the South African bowlers, especially in the beginning with the new ball. And then in terms with again, I would say the same thing for South Africa, because we have the best bowling attack as far as I know for the longest time, and I think I want to see how they are going to deal with starters like Bumrah and Siraj, and again when Shami comes in, I want to see how they handle this. So I think it's the same for both India and South Africa for me, how the top order is going to handle the new ball.
We called it before the World Cup began in our Bahubali episode. I will link up here that South Africa has the best middle order in form. So they are doing very well. But what I want to see is whether we will be tested for the sky spot. Okay, because we haven't been tested at all. Second one, I will say that the Saffers have a weaker bowling lineup than India. So I want to see what they will do different. If we go, we are 200 for 2 or 3, 200 for 3 in 35. What will they do? And it's a reverse, like Janani said. What will we do if they are 200 for 3 in 35 overs? Because last 3 matches they have scored 120 plus in the last 10 overs.
10 overs. Yeah. I think that has been the way they have slammed the last few overs. Yep.
Yeah. So
which is another reason why I think top order is very important, to kind of make sure if we can get them right when the new ball is there. I think the middle order, when they come and play the new ball, I think it's also going to be it's going to be a fight out for both the teams.
Yeah. So we will go to the outcome now, Rama.
நான் first சொன்னா ஒரு டெசிமல குறைச்சி நீ சொல்ல போற.
So I will say it will be a very close game, because we are Indian fans. 51-49 for India. அதுக்கு மேல you can't go lower.
நான் வந்து பாரு இன்னும் aggressive-ஆ I am still pro India. I'm going 61-39. It will be a close game, but India will win it. 61.
I had it as 51-49 in India's favor. That's what I wrote it down, and I said, okay. Yeah. And I'm also assuming that they won't go and hit a 320-330 target, and hopefully it'll be like a 270-280 target.
Yeah. The pitch will be slower. That I think we will not get a 300 plus score. So that's the wrap for this episode. Thank you, Janani, for coming to this episode. And do subscribe, share, and like this episode. And we will see you in the next episode. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.